Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA on a cool morning. Hey, Google. Good morning.
Hi, Rusty. It is 6:49 a.m. Currently in Burnett, it's 40 and clear.
40.
Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 58 and a low of 32. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Now, shut up. Anyway, this isn't it. Those are real bananas, and that is Olive Oil's bra. For those of you that are interested, Olive Oil was Popeye and Bluto's girlfriend way back when they actually had little comedies and stuff on TV, I guess. Anyway, it's supposed to be like 58 today, and then tomorrow will be 65, and then it gets up to 70, and I may play golf Thursday. Why? Because it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, and I haven't played in, I don't know, a couple of months probably. I haven't played golf in a long time. I haven't. I was going to play a couple of weeks ago and didn't. I played about a month ago one time, or two times, I'm sorry. But anyway, what else have we got here today? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor right now, it's 32.
What's the temperature in Anchorage, Alaska?
The temperature in Anchorage right now is 35.
Interesting. What's the temperature in Los Angeles, California?
The temperature in Los Angeles right now is 55.
What's the temperature in Oklahoma City?
In Oklahoma City, it's currently 26.
What's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 5 degrees.
5. We hit the low spot there. Anyway, thank you. You guys in Butte, Montana, better put on your long johns. But anyway, having said, I don't know why I did that. It was fine. You're not a little nervous, are you, Rusty? No. Anyway, we got the Taco Madam 18 says, good morning, Rusty. I think that one banana is a good candidate to be fed to the deer. This deer right here, D-E-A-R. On the pizza subject, a pizza shop owner that made a great tasting pizza told me the local water made a difference in the taste while making the dough. How about that? I didn't think of that. I'm sure it does. Water's got to make a lot of difference. You would think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, water would make a big difference in the food taste. Scotty Thompson, cool your RVing future and a lot of other stuff talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. It is a cold, cooler day in Superior, Wisconsin today, Rusty. Cool comment, call Rusty. Well, Scotty, let's check out your weather. Hey, Google, what is the temperature in Superior, Wisconsin?
The current temperature in Superior is 14 degrees.
You're right, Scotty. It is cold in Superior, Wisconsin. You are right. You win the prize. Anyway, thank you, Google. Peter Scott, he purchased the new model Dometic CFF 45 model a couple of weeks ago. He hasn't turned it off. He's testing that. It's very quiet and he's impressed so far. We'll see how it goes, as my fridge will be running all of the time, not just on camping trips. Well, I used mine inside of my RV when I was actually at my home base for about a year and a half, and it was running, so I never had any problem with it. Right now it's outside. I don't need it because my new Dometic 4 cubic foot refrigerator in my Casita travel trailer, my new 2019 Freedom Deluxe, which you're looking at, is my home, has a little freezing compartment, and that's all I need. So having said that, yeah, I do full-time. This is my home, guys. This little interior is like 14 feet long or that way, and 6 feet wide and 6'1" or 2 high, and that's my entire home. And I'm gonna post a video about that today, about downsizing. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. You ever had around to it? Well, anyway, I'm getting around to it right now. Let's get going here, Rusty. Sean McDermott, talking about the Sunlight 16 BH, says, nope, they're going for 17K. He's got a link to something. Thank you, Sean McDermott. This is Scott Hilliard on the tiny home. I know everybody thinks it's overpriced. 5 years ago, I bought a 20 by 40 cabin. Need a little TLC. I paid $23,000, did $3,000 worth of work. turned around and sold it for $74,000. Well, that's a pretty good deal, Scott. Give me some of that money. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy your life, Scotty. You done good. Arsenio Montoya. Arsenio, how in the world are you doing today? I haven't heard from you in a long time, man. 73 years. LOL, he says, when you said, this is on Pina Blanca. I did a video when I was out that way. LOL, when you said, hey, Vato, ¿cómo está? You were passing my parents' house, LOL. Most likely you've seen my pop working in the yard. Ha ha ha. They probably did. I was saying hello. That's the kind of guy I am. Thank you for your comment, Arsenio. Bill Campbell, using climate change. Guys, we're going to get off the climate change wagon. Why? Because I want to. Let me tell you why. It's a political football, and we don't want to kick it around on this channel. Y'all can kick it around outside and when you're at the coffee shop, whenever you want to, but we ain't going to go down that trail here. Here we go. Traveling with Rick. Online shopping accounts for 9% of all retail shopping in the U.S. in 2017. It will be going up to 12 by 2020. I think a big reason people go to regular brick and mortar is to get out of the house. Yeah, well, let me say this about online shopping. There are items you cannot buy online. Now, if you just took into consideration clothing and shoes and electronics, I guarantee you online's getting over 50% of it. Elisa, I always love that driving view of coming down the mountain as it curves around to the right and you can see the valley of the hill country. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, that is a pretty drive coming down that hill there. One of my favorite little deals. There's others. Anyway, Joyce Barnett. Here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, our high was 38 and snow last night. By Wednesday, it's supposed to be up to 60. Thanks for the drive. Have a great day. Well, let's find out, Joyce. Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Colorado Springs, Colorado?
In Colorado Springs, it's currently 15 degrees.
Hello, Joyce. You're freezing your buns off, aren't you, honey? Is it cold there? Are you going out for a walk? Thank you, Google. James. This is James Brockensteady. Brockensteady, I guess. La Rosa's on the Cincinnati area. That's pizza. Eric Ballman. Thank you, James. Eric Ballman. Rusty, stand guard at the door of your mind to prevent any thoughts of finishing. You're right. Good thinking. Mike Cox. Like a trip down memory lane, all the best. Yeah, my RVing future. This is Brian Wilson on Comment Call. I order my prescriptions in the old folks bottle, not the child safe ones. I don't have to worry about kids, but I do have to open those bottles, LOL. Yes, some of them are so tricky you can't get them open. Elisa, the word pizza derives from an Italian term at least 1,000 years old for a type of savory flat bread. The type of pie we now think of as pizza with tomato sauce has been around since the 15th century, when tomatoes were first brought back to Europe from the New World. Pizza became, well, this is a whole, I'll read this one sentence and then that's it. Pizza became popular in the late 1800s in America from the immigrants from Naples, the home of pizza as we know it. And then she's got more, so if you want to read more, since pizza means pie in Italian, pizza pie is redundant. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for your research, Elisa. This is Simoran Man. I've driven that way before to go to Inks Lake State Parks. That one intersection where you have the two stop signs is a real neck stretcher. Yeah, it is, coming from either direction too, I got to tell you that. You almost have to look behind you for oncoming traffic. Yep. Gray Ghost, happy late Thanksgiving, Rusty. Well, you're welcome. Aussie Cowboy, it's nice. I could easily live in that. He's talking about the tiny home. Yeah, it would be a nice little place. This is JJ Johnson. Rusty, are you coming to the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous this year? I have been watching your videos for a while and would love to meet you. I will be starting my full-time adventure January the 1st and will be attending the RTR this year for the first time. Well, JJ Johnson, no, I'm not. and it's not for me. I mean, if a lot of people go there for the climate, the climate where I live is just as good. Okay, the climate where I live is just as good as Quartzsite, Arizona. So I will not be going to the RTR. I wish you a lot of luck. And since this is your just starting period, you're going to like boondocking, I hope. And that's a pretty place to start because you got a lot of help. Good luck, JJ. Driver 8M3, does anyone know what wood they used on the interior? Apparently on the tiny home it was a type of pine. I don't know what type, but it's a type of pine. You can call Anderson Storage Buildings and ask them. Lisa Bartlett, Rusty, just looked it up, and there is a numero unos in Fort Worth. Best pizza is Monocle's, Illinois chain. All right, that's good to know. Mando Sandradios, Rusty, when was your best Christmas? Oh, that'd be a toughie. I'd have to sit down and think about that one. But sometime probably in the 50s when I was a kid. You know, that would be it. Mendosandra Dios again. Pelonis heater, which one? Tell us about it, please. Well, I can't tell you much about it. Tell you the truth, I'll show it to you if I can get it up here. It's called, that's it right here. See it? That's all I can tell you. It doesn't have any stuff on it to tell you anything about it. There's nothing on it. Just says Pelonis, P-E-L-O-N-I-S. So that's it right there. See how easy it is to answer people's questions, guys? I got everything right in my hand if I can get it back now. Okay, we did that thing and messed up the card and all that stuff, but we did it. Anyway, did you like the back of my head? It was a pretty neat trick, huh? Anyway, where we got it? Okay, Roger St. Martin, thumbs up to you. FW just got back from Harlingen. The RV slots around the area are filling up. Didn't make it out to the island or the upper valley this time, but gas is quite low compared to the rest of the state. Yeah, they're going to be trending back up, though. You know, the gas prices are controlled by the people in Europe. I don't know what country it is. I'll say Switzerland. But there's a group of people there that control oil prices. They control oil futures, okay, and they're just playing games. You know, they'll run it down, make a lot of profit, and then run it back up again. You know, you'll be paying $2.50 a gallon again, or we will here pretty soon. Well, probably in 3 or 4 months. FW just got, oh, anyway, I just read that, didn't I? Terry Mosley. Hey, man, I'll be 80 in April and wanting into an RV so bad, but stuck in sticks and bricks house and hating it. Do you think I'm too old to be wanting to make the change? I have no family anywhere, so nothing really holding me here. Well, you know, I'm not going to advise you on that, Terry. You're going to have to do what you want to do. You're 80 years old. You probably know, don't you? If you know your limitations, you know what I mean, and you still have the desire, you know, check it out first, though. You know, go camping, get you an RV. If you had never done it, rent you a little motor home or something and give it a try. You probably may find out you don't really want to do it as bad as you think. But do it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just going to tell you to check it out first. Good luck, Terry. Anyway, then we got Anita Knight. Seems like these days people do not consider their spiritual values, spiritual lives. Okay, here we are not a religious channel either. Whatever. Anyway, thank you, Anita. You know. Little TO8, hey Rusty, I heard the first thing to go is your knees, then your legs. Is that true? Well, actually, it starts with your toes and works up to the top of your head. I mean, everything goes. There's no, you don't just single out your knees and your legs. And no, when it starts to go, baby, whoa, hello world. You know, your hands don't work like they used to. No, it's right now my legs are okay, so I can't say anything about that. Okay. Yep. Where are we at here? I don't know. I mean, all I know is you have to be a little more careful about things as you get older, and I am. And so let's just move on here. Inert object. Hey, Rusty, at 1327 in the video, you go past that big building off to your right. Off to the right. Still interested in knowing what it is. Seems to be in the middle of nowhere. Technology is made us lazy. I'm not sure. I have to look at the video. It says, I can't believe how many people have phone glued to their ear 24/7. I mean, man, I can't help you with that. I don't know, unless it's that Pedernales Electric building as you're coming into Marble Falls. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Tracy Phillips, great driving video, Rusty. That is what I mean. You have a wonderful gift for gab, very entertaining. Well, hell, I mean, I don't have anybody to talk to all day long. I mean, when I get a chance, baby, I'm talking. I mean, okay. CDL 54, Lady Marengo, systematic method creating isolate whatever. Groups can and have made and changed laws. Individuals can be alone and easily preyed on. Lack of human. Actually, you know, I see where you're going, CDL lady, but yeah, everybody's got to do what they do, okay? Everybody has their own life, and some people are groupies and some people are loners. You know, there's nothing wrong with either one of them. LD Husky, memories. Okay, yeah, my driving future for sure. Stewart, Rusty, have you looked into Passport America? Yeah, I have. They get discounts on the daily rates. They don't get discounts on weekly or monthly rates. It says, I know you go to New Mexico. What is the farthest you travel camp from your home base? Oh, I don't know. Hell, I've been to Washington, Oregon. I've been all over. You know, where am I going to go next time? Who knows? I'll go into New Mexico for sure. And then after that, I don't know. It just depends. I mean, if I'm in a good mood and the weather's nice, I feel good. Who knows? Thank you, Stuart. Rudd Ivan Lopez. Fantastic. This is on the Prius camping. I just crave the quietness, just a bird or two and the crunch of gravel under the shoes, then sitting under the tree with no other voice of my own, and in the morning the potential to just go somewhere out there that away. Well, let me say this. All that was good except for one thing. Instead of the crunch of the gravel under your feet, how about the buzz of the insects all around your head and your ears, getting in your eyes, and mosquitoes biting you and biting flies, pulling pieces off? But you might throw that in for flavor, because that's the reality, and also chiggers and ticks and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, there is a lot of beauty and a lot of peace and quiet. But you got to remember the reality. You're out there with nature, and the insects are looking at you like Walmart just came to town. Little T08, can you still blow the whistle, Rusty? I guess I can. I guess age is just a number when you have too many drinks. Well, actually, he's talking about the date. You know, drinking and your libido go in opposite directions, okay? The less you drink, the higher your sex drive. The more you drink, the lower, okay? Your libido is destroyed by alcohol, and that's both sexes, not just one. Even though in your mind, you become macho, beautiful man or beautiful woman, your body is saying, boo, boo, boo. I mean, anyway, enough said. Traveling man, I'd rather order online than sit in a cold outhouse looking at J.C. Penney's catalog, LOL. Yeah, we used to have an outhouse when I was a kid. Had a, I can't remember if it was a 2-holer or a 3-holer. Yeah, sure did. Had a catalog too. John Petito, I think Hunt Brothers Pizza is pretty darn good. I do too. And here's something you ought to try. Make your own thin crust pizza using flour tortilla, pizza sauce from a jar, shredded mozzarella, and toppings of your choice. 350 degrees for 10 or 11 minutes. See, there's the trick. The 350 degrees for 10 or 11 minutes. But I understand what you're saying. Of course, you might have to eat several to use the package of tortillas before they go bad. Thank you, John, for that recipe, and we'll do one more and we're dead. David Lewis, Rusty, to go back to the truck camping days with old Rusty. I'm not going to go back to truck camping. I love my little casita, and we're going to take some trips. We've already done a few, and we're going to do some more. Anyway, hey, Google, tell us a joke. I missed that.
I love the Guggenheim Museum, but I wish the architect hadn't cut so many corners.
Now, see, there's a joke in that, but for those of you who don't know anything about Guggenheim, you wouldn't understand it. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Cape Town, South Africa?
In Cape Town right now, it's 73.
See, it's summer there. What's the temperature in...
On the website CapetownMagazine.com, they say, summer here begins in November and lasts until the end of February. What do the climate charts say about the temperatures in Cape Town during summer? The average temperature during summer is 23 degrees.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I could see it was your pleasure to talk for 10 minutes. Anyway, Thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you a dime. I had a person ask me a question through an email, said that they had some stuff in their cart, and if they got it out, would I get a commission? How that works is this. If you click on the link, you go shopping at Amazon, and you put something in your cart, while using the link, then if you take it out within 2 months, I get a commission. If you place it in the cart, use the link to go to Amazon, then take it out of the cart and check out that way, I don't get anything. 'Cause it has to be put in the cart using the link. I think that's exactly how it works. But having said that, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight, because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. It's very good for you. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because that's good for you. You'll live a little longer because of it. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head and dump a bunch of negative thoughts. Okay? Think positive, all right? And accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day at a time. Adios, amigos. Stay warm if you're in the cold, and stay cold if you're in the warm. Anyway, adios, amigos. Bye-bye.